It's my life, my life. Okay. Looks like we may be live. We might be live. We might be live. Yes, we are. Let's come up a little bit more. Okay. All right. Having people hop in. The chat. Have you there. I got the YouTube chat here. Yo, what up, Yorkie? What up, Michael? Jose? Nody Squad and what up, Nody Gang? How you doing? I see you guys on Twitch coming up. On Twitch coming up on a Tuesday. Well, it's a Wednesday. All right. Got the club. Keith, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay,
can you hear me? How do I sound? I don't know if we check my mic out or.
No, you sound good.
If I even.
No, you sound good. We did not check the mic. We should have, but it sounds good. All right, perfect. Let me put this here. All right, we live. We live. We live. Chat. Sounds good? Seems like it sounds good. All right, good. I'm ready to start today. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Joe's. And even though we lost 2 out of 3 here to the Jays, the spirits are a little different. The feelings are a little different. And it just feels like sometimes you just got to hit rock bottom to be able to bounce right back up. That's what you got to do. May we never see 500 again. Pinstripe Strong. Let's do it. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Joe's McFly. As I said earlier, you stopped listening. I don't know why I said that again. I'm just so used to saying it after the song because it just kind of flows that way. I'm sorry about that. I'm never going to say it again. All right, good. So I'm here with my boy Keith. What's good,
Yo,
Keith?
what up? PHLY. Don't forget the PH and fly.
Keith got
you already know.
Keith got the 27 out shirt. Even though some games I wish we had like 10 outs.
Yo, I would have a lot more to say if we were losing a bunch of 21 out games. I enjoyed 27 outs.
Yeah, 27 outs, nice. I got the Pinstripe Strong shirt because I thought it was very important. Today, as soon as I woke up, which I woke up super late because I was streaming until really late yesterday on my Twitch channel. Make sure you guys check it out. But I thought it was very important to wear the Pinstripe Strong shirt because it's so easy to jump ship on the team. We talked about in the last pod how people, we were listening to the voicemails, and we got some voicemails too for this one, and how some people feel like, maybe do we got to jump ship or fuck this team this year, your shit is done, blah, 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 and they just feel like,
game over, yeah!
With your gaming ass, your Twitch head ass.
And it's not over. 18, it came to the realization where it's like, yo, what the hell? We got to worry about the Orioles here, bro. Like, everything all right? But we'll go over that. We'll go over the games, go over your voicemails. Just talk about all of that. Keith, how you feeling?
Yo, when you said we got to watch the Orioles, like checking the out-of-town scoreboard, watching the Orioles-Mets game, nah, that's not 2020. That's real life.
That's humbling. That's what that is.
Damn. Well, the Mets just beat the Orioles, I believe, 7-6.
That'd be nice.
And I think that helps us out.
I really think because of the result of what this last game was, I really think that feeling of like you hear, okay, the Blue Jays jumped you, okay, whatever, they're a good team. But once you start hearing, hey, the Orioles are a half game out, I think everybody started to, yo, wait a minute, hold on.
Us?
Whoa.
Excuse me, say what? Us?
The Orioles?
Let me take a look for myself. Yes, it's final. 7-6. Thank you, Mets. We out here rooting for the Mets, though.
Thank you.
Bitch!
Anyway, I can't believe it. I was like, and I went senile, I think yesterday. And you guys are listening to this probably tomorrow. So game 2, after game 2, when the Yankees lost and I'm scoreboard watching, I'm looking at the Orioles and the Orioles won big. That was my shit. I was like, they're winning big against the Mets. And I can't fathom that shit that the Orioles, if we lose again and get swept by the Jays and the Yankees, and the Orioles beat the Mets again, which is a fucking possibility with the way it's the fucking Mets, we may actually be one out of the playoff picture. But even worse, the Orioles would be a 4th place team. I was like, whoa. And I think that is why Cashman ended up going to visit the team. Because that game 1, and we'll talk about game 1, but that game 1 was a punch in the mouth, boy. That game, boy, like, all right, there have been some really gut-wrenching losses, and that one made me feel like I don't think we're making the playoffs this year. Like, I'm gonna be real.
Why you bringing up old shit? Why you bringing up old shit?
I'm just saying I started to feel that because, and you guys will hear the voice, and we'll play, we'll go over the game, and we'll listen to the voicemails after the game, and then after that we'll, whatever. But you guys will see, like, everybody's sentiment is probably like the same. Like, yo, what the hell's going on with this team, B? And it's wild. So I don't blame anybody for feeling how they feel. But that's why I had to wear this Pinstripe Strong shirt, bro, because this is the time to keep your pinstripes on and say Pinstripe Strong. And while it's so easy to jump ship, shout out to the people on Twitch and YouTube right now because we are live. And if you ever want to join our live streams, sometimes we, at the end of the series, we'll get on and we'll talk to everybody. Pretty soon, one day it's going to be to the point where it's only like subscribers only type shit on Twitch. And like, we'll do like a Patreon kind of thing, but not now. I don't want to do that right now. Because
not in this 60
because
game.
Right now, everybody we're in the trenches.
Losing 5 out of what we lose 15 out of 20, only won 5 out of 20, man. At least we got out of it tonight, bro.
Yeah, that's
You're
crazy.
Bringing us back to what was it, Monday when we had that game? I really thought that was a fake game. I was like frozen in time watching that game. This can't be real life. Like April Fools.
Yes.
We really gave up 10 runs in the 6th inning. I'd never seen that. I'm sure I've seen it before, but I was blown away like I'd never seen that.
Yeah. I guess because of the multitude of everything. The Yankees started 16-6, and then they end up, I think it's 5. What was it? In their last
we went 5-15 in our last 20.
That's insane. That is like you erased everything that you did in the beginning, basically. And they were just that. They became a 500 team, and they hit rock bottom, and they were shit. But we got some Yankee news, though. Under Boone said, it's time for Boone said. Boone said, Boone said, we got some news from Boone. All right, so first of all, we got some roster moves. Estevan Florial, which I didn't even know was on the fucking team, was sent to the alternate side, and he was brought up for Davy Garcia. And thank God he was, because that was the plan all along. So Davy's back again. Davy's back. Tell them. Well, all right.
Keep him here.
Yes, keep him here. Brian Cashman did address the team after game 1 against the Blue Jays. And Cashman said that, Aaron Boone said, what the hell? Aaron Boone was saying that Cashman left a really good message, and hopefully one that continues to make us unified and understanding that better days are ahead of us. And remember the last episode we talked about, there was a voicemail that was like, yo, where the fuck is Cashman, bro? Like, why is he not showing up? Be like, what's going on? I guess he heard. Guys, he listened to the freaking episode, guys. He listened to your calls. I know Cashman listens. And he listened to us. And he listened to you, Keith, as well. And he came out and he was like, yo, we got to nip this shit in the bud. So that's what happened there with that. So shout out to Cash coming out and trying to let people know, hey, it's time to get going, all right?
Had to send the cash guy down to check on the money.
Freaking, if it would have been going like this, freaking in Baltimore, Hal Steinbrenner might have been there trying to talk to people.
Send the big boss in, like, hello. What y'all doing out there?
Oh man. The other thing is, here's your daily Aaron Judge and Giancarlo update. Giancarlo ran the bases today at Yankee Stadium for the third day in a row. And Judge is out doing some change direction running today. Yay.
What?
And
say what?
They're definitely doing well and getting closer. So
right. Okay.
I'm going to tell you right now, Keith, the team's struggling like this. The picture of Giancarlo just skipping on the field looks crazy to me, bro. That shit looks... I don't want to see that, bro. Just don't even show me that shit. Because that shit looks fucking insane to me. I'm like, why are you just fucking skipping and frolicking and jumping around and doing all this shit? Like, I get it that it's part of the workout and it's part of the... but I don't want to see it, bro. Because I see them doing that and I'm thinking, yo, you could play.
Yeah, so, I'm seeing him doing that and I'm like, yo, we're struggling and you're chilling.
Yes.
I think you're good enough to go and help us out.
My non-logical side, when they say, hey, man, this guy's at 80%, at 90%, I'm like, God damn, motherfucker, you got to be 100? But, my logical side then comes out and says...
His checks don't come in at 80%.
No,
his checks don't come in at 75%. They come at 100%.
Yes.
Go play. What are you waiting on?
Yes.
I feel like it's not just on them, but we know that. We know how the game is. We know how the team is, how the media is, how the Yankees play stuff. They're trying to show us these clips for like encouragement, like reinforcement are on the way.
It's like to me, it's like I hear that shit and I'm just like,
effect.
I want to hear that shit, bro. Like,
nah.
Get that shit, get the fuck out of here, bro. I just don't want to see it. And it's
Big
still
buff-ass Stan, like, yo, put him back on the team. We don't got time to waste. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Damn, I freaking, where the fuck is that? I haven't played
Giancarlo running the bases. Like, we don't need him to do that. Don't show me videos of Giancarlo running from second to third to home. I don't need to see him do that. I need him to hit.
Word.
Can he swing?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Facts.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. The other one is the Paxton one. So James Paxton threw again today, but Aaron Boone said at the earliest the left-hander could make it back to the mound this is weird. He said the earliest that the left-hander could come back to the mound is this weekend, possibly later. Okay. What the fuck does that mean? Boone on Paxton's return from the IL. I think that there's a chance that he can come back in the regular season on some level. That's the hope. So when you hear that, I just think like, well, you're going to come back. You remember when Severino came back for that playoff and they were like, yo, we're only going to do like 4 innings type shit from you and that's it, like no matter what. And then we'll just
count.
Yeah, we'll use you as kind of like the longer opener kind of thing. And then I mean, it's good to have him back, but I don't know. I want some, with the way Monty's going, we need some length. From the
give me
pitchers.
Big game Maple James.
Yes.
He's another guy that we're paying, and I'm like, are you good or are you not good? You ready to go or need some more time? Or
Facts.
push the button.
All right, you ready to get into these games?
Of course. I mean, we got into that Monday game a little bit, but how cool. That's one of those games as a Yankee fan. 2020, you're gonna remember as like the worst loss. Yo, remember when Ottavito blew it in the 6th inning? Remember when they hit that grand slam? Yeah, let's get into these games, man.
All right, game one, and in this game it was crazy. Yankees would lose this 12-7, but if you look at it just 12-7, you're like, oh, okay, they just lost the game. You know what I mean? No. All right, that doesn't give you the tail of the tape. Okay, the Yankees were leading 3-5.
We were up 6-2, bro. We were up 6-2. We were up 4 runs.
Yeah, we were up 6-2. First of all, it was 2-0, and then the Jays tied it up. So you're thinking, all right, and then the Yankees tack on. So I was like, oh shit, Yankees, let's go. We're trying to win this fucking game. And then they end up, they got 6. We got a 4-1 lead. All right, let's bring in the freaking pen. Not to mention, and they're going against Ryu. And they ended up doing really well against Ryu. He ended up giving up 5 earned runs, and the Yankees put up some really good at-bats there, and that shit was good. Yankees also had an opportunity to really break the game open, right? And they didn't. Runners in scoring position. That's an issue. So, it didn't happen there. But the nitty-gritty with this fucking game, bro, Montgomery didn't give the Yankees too much length. Holder did a great job coming out the pen. And then Green and Otto did not fucking have it. The 6th inning was one of the biggest travesties I've ever seen in my Yankee recent history. That shit was 10 fucking runs, my guy. You ain't gonna like it, but you gotta respect it. 10 fucking runs the Yankees allowed in that fucking inning. They were up 4 and they gave up 10. Not another 4, not 2, not maybe 6. No, 10 fucking runs.
Some shit the Mets would do.
Bro,
I can't even say anything about the Mets. I have no right to talk about the Mets right now. They're helping us out, and they're beating the Orioles, and we are a disgrace. It's got nothing to do with the Mets.
Bro, 10 runs is unfathomable. Chad Green, which is normally a really good guy and in terms of on the field, got rocked. Like, he only gets a third of an inning. Ottavino somehow, some way pitched worse than Chad Green did and came out there with no confidence. His body language was all over the place. He was just like, scared about the runner on base. And now we see why Boone doesn't even, I feel like there's a lot of shit with Otto. We can't bring him in runners on base. We can't bring him in against certain parts in the order. We can't bring him in against lefties. I'm like, yo, bro, like, can you get some?
He's supposed to be a high leverage reliever.
Thank you. And he was like, I think, he was. So I don't know what the hell's up with this shit. And he just looked, and I don't know. In the post game, he was looking fucking crazy, bro. It looked like he had a crop top on, and he was just like asking.
He had the mask around his neck.
Yo, it looked like he had like a V-neck, like those like OD long V-necks that they wear in like some gymnast class. Like, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Yo, Otto, he just looks
Buffalo. He was tweaking, bro. Him and Green, and I was frozen in time. I swear. I'm watching. I'm like, no, here it comes. Oh, no. Grand slam. Oh, no.
That grand slam put me in the place that I wasn't, that grand slam put me in the
darkness, my old friend.
Yo.
Like, are we this bad?
Yes. That shit put me in a mental space that I didn't think I would be in my Yankee fandom. I seen pictures online on Twitter. Jake was just covering his mouth like he couldn't believe it. I put up a video of me just laughing. Like, I just couldn't. I was just laughing uncontrollably.
That made me crack a smile. That cracked my, because I had the ice box where my heart used to be. My heart turned cold at that point. I was like, fuck the Yankees. And then I saw you laughing, and I was like, all right, it's not that serious. But yeah, they embarrassed us.
No, but that laughter was pain, Keith. I'm telling you. It was pain. Oh, darkness, my old friend. Otto! Boo, you suck. What the fuck was that? Oh.
Yeah, he just didn't have it, bro.
We gotta, I'm fucking thinking, just because of that, and just me talking about it, I know we talked about, you trash. I think I'm gonna probably have to change it, bro. Just this whole body. I get the whole thing.
Guys, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys. But so anyway, we would lose this game. Yankees would do nothing. At that point, you get punched in the face for 10 runs, the Yankees would not do anything. They would add another run in the ninth, but nothing else really happened. As you could already imagine, the voicemail line was hot.
Twitter was blowing up.
I don't
Listen to this, Keith.
what's going on with this team anymore. I mean, it's a horror show at this point. What do we do? What do we do? The pen is horrible. Everybody on the lineup is hurt. And even then, Boone is sitting healthy guys ready to scratch before he leaves the game and batting the team out the game. And even the pitching staff, Cole looks shaky. Taxes on the IL. Everybody's hurt. It's a crap show. I mean, this team, even if this team does somehow find a way to make the playoffs, this team is getting ousted round one. I don't care. It's this team is horrible. I don't know what to do. I don't even think Boone knows what to do. I mean, Boone's just been sitting there listening to what the cronies with wearing the glasses and stupid shirts in the tunnel are telling them what to do, who to bring in, and what lineup to do. It's horrible. I don't know what to do. It's horrible. It's a horrible experience watching this team every single day, every single chance I get. I don't understand. I mean, I have to sit here and I have to go through the horrors of life just to sit and watch the Yankees put on a crap show every single time they step on the field. I mean, I don't understand. What else? How much torture can we go through? I mean, it's horrible. I don't know what else to say.
So he's frustrated. One thing I didn't like after that Yankee game, Keith, I was like, I don't want to fucking hear this.
Post game, yeah. Always watch the post game.
Always watch the post game. That's why we don't start this right away. I like to always listen to the post game and what they say and stuff like that. But Adam Ottavino says, I found it bizarre that he and Chad Green didn't get a swing and miss out of their 58 pitches. I don't know, maybe they were down the middle of the fucking plate. It's an indication that either my stuff wasn't good, my location wasn't good, or maybe they had something on me. They had a great approach. It's almost like they knew what was coming.
Weak.
I don't know. That wasn't the problem. I was like, all right, whatever. This one was the issue. Yankee pitchers complained of the lighting at the field, saying that it was difficult to see the catcher's sign.
Same lights everybody was playing under, right? The same lights from start to finish that everybody that played had to figure out how to see in. Like, come on, yo. That shit is weak, bro.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
I could not stand that. I didn't like it. I was like, that shit looks like excuses to me, boy. Like, I get it. It could be valid as fuck, bro, but I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. Keep that shit to yourself.
These guys know. They know, because there was a disconnect between Boone and these guys. And Boone, like, they knew once they said that to the media, like, the media is going to take it and ask more questions and run with it. And it doesn't look good. When you get your ass handed to you like that, come out, be a man up and say, you know what? I didn't have it tonight. I didn't have my best stuff and they got to me. Don't come up with excuses like that.
And just adjust, you know? How about you just adjust? And they did the next day, to give them credit, the next game, you know, with Gary catching and stuff, they did, they had the highlighted stuff for the nails or whatever it is so that they could see the signs. So I guess it was tougher to play there.
Simple fix, simple adjust. Bro,
Yeah,
simple fix. That whole inning was bizarre. Like, when we were up 6-2, when they tied the game 6-6, I think I put out a tweet like, "Oh, all right, well, fuck, we're tied, right? Of course." Then it's 8-6, and Vladdy Jr. stole a bag.
No, that one was Vladdy's stealing the bag on you, boy.
And that's when I was like, nah, this is like some type of bizarro world movie. Like, what is going on? This kid ate 3 cheeseburgers today. He's stealing bags. Okay, next thing you know, Otto's giving it up, and I'm like, nah, these aren't the Yankees. Something happened with these guys. The Monstars came or something. It's Buffalo. I'm chalking it up to Buffalo, bro. They don't want to play there. They never have to play. These are major league players. They got to go play in Buffalo.
Got to play
a AAA park. Not making more excuses for him. I know,
Yeah.
because people are talking about the fans not being in the stadium don't matter. It's not about that. Yeah, they're pro ball players. They got to play better.
The Blue Jays had to deal with that. Like, they had a whole bunch of shit they had to deal with. They're not even playing in their home state, in their home country. And they had to go to Buffalo to play home games. Like, their whole family doesn't even live there. They got lives and everything at home in Canada. And they can't even go over there to do that. They're not even sleeping in their own beds. So when
they can make all the excuses.
That grand slam went in the air, I was like,
fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
The game was over.
Exactly.
I'm gonna head out like SpongeBob,
bro. It's I'm gonna just head out. So it's crazy. Let's hear some more voicemails after game one.
Oh my fucking god! What the fuck is this game? Oh my god! Oh, I could strike out Babe Ruth head ass. Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, I just wanted to call to see how you guys been, and yeah, the Yankees been sucking lately, and I wish we can fix that, but yeah, just the pitching. Brian Cashman should have gone out and probably gone and get a pitcher, maybe another one or a bullpen pitcher. Big fan. It's me, it's Andy from the Twitch stream.
What up, Andy?
If you didn't know, Joe's. And thank you for entertaining us every day on Twitch and on YouTube and Twitter. And keep on doing stuff, man. Keep on grinding. Keep working out. Love y'all. And Joe and Chris, sorry. Thank you for helping them out as well. Peace.
Chris will be back soon, man. Thank you so much, Andy. Appreciate you.
I've been a diehard Yankee fan for years, and I had high hopes for this baseball team. This team is completely lost right now. When we have a lead in the bullpen, we blow a lead. When we have pitching well, we don't hit.
Mm-hmm.
When we hit well, we don't pitch. And this has been, and we went up to 16-6 start, but we're now on the verge of possibly not making the playoffs after 16-6 with a best record in an 18-play team playoff. What do you think about that?
I mean, you're right. You're so right. And listen, guys, make sure you leave us your name, where you from, man, so at least we could, we start getting to know you, bro. Start listening to your voice. There's some people that I already know. Once they leave a voicemail, I'm like, oh shit. Keep knows too. Once they hear me, like, all right, cool. I know who this person is. But yeah, like, it's true. It's like you score runs. The offense showed up game one. The bullpen, the starting pitching, the defense didn't. I mean, the next game, we'll talk about the next game, just different things. It just keeps happening. One of the key components of winning is not happening. It's called winning a clean baseball game. And it was a long time until today that we haven't even seen that beautiful, clean baseball game of what that was. But what do I think about that? What was it that he said? He said, I think there's a possibility.
Like expanded playoffs.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he was basically saying that further possibility of not making the playoffs, and then the stretch that we were talking about. Remember, in the last 20 games or whatever. But I don't know why. I have a different feeling now than what I did on Monday. I feel maybe the meeting with Cashman, and I think the way that today's game, today being Wednesday, today's game was played and how it looked, and I don't want to fall into, I'd be like, hey, Joe, you're falling into a false sense of security, but I just like the difference in approaches. I love what I seen out of Hicks in game two. you know, and you know we'll talk about that, about just different shit. It's just changing in energy.
Different guys showed
yeah.
me something today, like a competitive edge, a competitive spirit today that was lacking before. We talk about putting it all together to get a win. You got to put it all together. Starting pitcher, bullpen, lineup, guys got to hit. Can't leave runners on base. We put it together today. I feel better about it. I mean, that's the win you need right there. Because if we lose that game, we're like, damn, we just got swept by the Blue Jays. Now we get to go home,
Right.
and we know how we play in Yankee Stadium, fans are not. So it gives us a sense of like, okay, there's optimism again, right? These guys showed us they could do it in Buffalo. Now come back home and do it in Yankee Stadium and challenge the rest of the way out. Make it interesting the rest of the way out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm down for it to come down to the wire, but I'd rather us just, like I said in the last episode, like start talking about magic number. How many games got to win? How many, you know, who we looking at? We're looking already at the Orioles. Like, let's get there, you know? We really don't got seasons to waste. Now I'm going into my rant, but we don't, you know, a lot of people are quitting on the season. And honestly, like, I'm not too optimistic about the season either as far as winning the whole thing, but you never know. We don't have seasons to waste. Like, 2020 season is a real season. It counts. Let's see what these guys can really do.
Yeah.
Soon. All
for sure. And by the way, I just seen that the freaking Braves are up 29-9 on the Marlins.
Yeah, they came to play tonight. I seen Hudson just say the Marlins came to play tonight. They're going off. Now, who has the Marlins on their schedule not long from right now?
Last three games, but the Braves
they might be looking to take them last 3 games.
Maybe, but I mean, you allow 29 runs. My God, I hope those pitchers are pitching in that same series. All right, so let's see. All right, let me see here. This is all from game 1.
Hey, Joes. Hey, Keith. Last time I sent a voicemail, and I screwed up a lot there. So.
Oh no! That voicemail was good. That was Andy. Andy sent the voicemail.
There are no screw ups. You can call as many times as you want.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's all good.
No, but he was. I guess he was repeating like the same voicemail again. But it's fine. Like the voicemail was good. If you guys ever want to re-listen to the voicemail after you leave it, you could just I think you press pound and then you could like re-listen to what you sent. So you could do that there. Let me see here. What do you say?
Yo, I don't even. I'm not even sad anymore. Honestly, I'm not mad either. I after watching this game in Toronto, where everything is going well, and then in the blink of an eye, it's all gone. You just gotta stop and laugh. Honestly, it's just funny at this point. It's not for me really. There's no more tears. There's no more screaming. It's just laughter because everything's just funny. Like it's really just that's been our year. So honestly, I'm okay with us taking the rest of the year off, everybody getting healthy, and we'll be back next year because I don't know if I want to see us in the playoffs. You see how bad that felt now? Imagine against the Rays in a 3-game set or whatever team we face. I don't listen. I'm laughing now, but it's gonna hurt later. So I don't know. That's just my thoughts.
You gotta stay pinstripe strong, brother. Gotta stay pinstripe strong, man. I'll tell you what. If you get into dance, you got a chance, bro. I'm telling you that right now. You got to get into dance to have a chance. And once you get in, anything can happen. It's baseball, bro. Like the same way that the Yankees can have a 16-6 stretch in the playoffs. What if that happens? And then what? And it's like, oh, shit. Whoa, the Yankees are fucking on fire right now. They're unbeatable. It's possible. Like, the team's done it. It's just that right now they're going through a little lull, man. I feel you, though, but we want to make those playoffs.
Yeah, bro. And on the flip side of it, it's okay to feel down. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to laugh it off.
61-game seasons.
We're not used to this, right? And if this was 162, we'd be saying, oh, we got another, 100-something games left. Don't worry about it. Like, think about other teams that go through this every year. There are teams that deal with this every single season, and they're just used to being a Royals fan, a Tigers fan, a Orioles fan. You know what I'm saying? So it's all right to feel like that because it makes you appreciate the wins even more. That's why, like, we're doing the pod now after a win. It feels good to win. The guys turn the clubhouse into a club. They turn the music on. They party tonight. It's good
I like that.
to win. I like that too. We'll be all right, man. We got a lot of talent on this team. And if they put it together, they catch lightning in a bottle. You never know what can happen. It's okay to feel down, but literally never give up on the team.
Don't give
Watch
up.
every single game.
Don't.
Root for the team. You never know what might happen.
Yes. And game 2, we'll get into game 2 now, man, because that's like, to me, game 2 is the definition. And by the way, guys, right, if you didn't play your voicemail, it's just like, we got a lot of voicemails, so I could only pick like, a certain amount. And then if there's extra time at the end, then maybe we'll play them. But thank you so much for that. Game 2, though, man, Hap was in his bag, boy. Yo, he took what Cashman said personally. When Cashman was saying, you're a back of the rotation pitcher, he was like, oh, word? Say less, my G. Say less. And he's been in his bag since, bro. Like, Hap pitching to the 7th inning in this game. He was dominating. He made one mistake, Keith. One freaking mistake. And it's allowable because it's only 2 runs. Made a mistake to a guy that doesn't even hit homers. Justin Davis hit a 2-run homer.
First plate appearance or something like that of the season. I don't know. Something like that. Like, this guy is one of the last guys you'd expect.
It's been like that. The problem with the Yankees was in the first inning, they had 3 on. They had bases loaded. Did nothing. In the second inning, they had 2 on. Did nothing. In the third inning, they had Hicks was on, and they did nothing. He got thrown out on a steal, by the way. So nobody was left on base in that inning. Thank God, because at least he was thrown out on third. I like seeing what Hicks was doing in this game, though, man. Like, I felt it. This is the game that, by the way, guys, Cashman went to go meet up with the team to let them know, yo, we gotta get going here, bro. And the team, I thought the pitching responded, so I was like, yo, Cashman just talked to the pitching staff. He didn't talk to nobody else. Maybe he should have included the offense. That would have been nice. But I like what I was seeing from Hicks. Remember, he was pulling everything into that shift. He was trying to bunt. He was trying to hit the ball the other way. He had a hit the other way as well that bounced out of an outfielder's glove. He was stealing bases. He was trying to push it. I liked seeing that, bro. Like, I appreciated Hicks' game in this game so much because it really felt like he was just like, I'm tired of this shit. I want to change this up, bro. Fuck hitting bombs. Let's get on base. I felt that. I loved it.
You can tell when Hicks is trying to raise his game. There's little things that he does. Obviously, he's going to work a walk. That pimp walks. We see the walk every game, it seems. He's getting
good.
On base with
Keep
a
doing
walk.
that.
But when he's getting on base, don't sleep. He's going to try and take some bags. And he does. Sometimes he gets thrown out, but sometimes he
but succeeds. I appreciate the aggressiveness. Do it.
Yeah, exactly. Show me the will to win. Show me you're trying to compete, that you're not asleep at the wheel. Like, that's what I mean with, some of these guys showing me something. Show me that it means something to you. Show some emotion and show me that you're trying to take every little advantage, every little edge you can get in the game. So, shout out to Hicks, man.
Shout out to Hicks. I love that. Love that. 4th inning, Yankees had 2 on, did nothing. 6th inning, here we go. 6th inning, again, they had another one on, did nothing. 7th inning, the Yankees go down once again. It's just like the offense, and Hap is just out there just getting outs. Just getting outs, bro. It wasn't until, in the 5th inning, we had a sac fly from Mike Tauchman, which I skipped over. I'm sorry. Mike Tauchman did get a sac fly. We have bases loaded in the 5th inning. And sac fly is underrated. Yes, it is. But we could have had more in that inning because it was bases loaded with no out, my brother. And then Glaber hits a fly ball. It wasn't deep enough. And Tauchman's on third. I mean, not Tauchman. Voit was on third. So he got that foot shit. So I knew he wasn't going to score on that. And then Gary Sanchez struck out. I thought that was to end the inning. And I'm like, fuck. Gary did hit a line drive in that thing. And then Aaron Boone is saying that his at-bats look better. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe he's seeing something else, but that's just me. I don't know what he's looking at. The Yankees would go on to lose this game 2-1, and this is so frustrating because we waste a Hap performance that was phenomenal. Pitches to the 7th inning. The bullpen does well as well. Britton and King kind of shut shit down, give the Yankees another chance to win. I mean, zeros on the pitching staff. This is what that other caller was talking about, Keith. When it's not one thing, it's another. Yesterday, it was the offense. Today, it's now, like, yesterday it was the pitching. Today, the pitching's good, but the offense sucks. It's like, yo, what are we doing?
That's the most frustrating thing. It's
that
like you can't put it all together. You're missing parts. You're missing pieces. We are expecting Hap to go out there and suck. Most of us, I'd say 90% of us. He goes out there and pitches a gem, 10 strikeouts. He's striking guys out. He looks like he's got command. He's going at guys, and we have nothing on the base pass. Actually, we did get something going on the base pass. We had bases loaded. Like you said, the sack fly is usually underrated, but at that time, we needed more. I guess it was accurately rated. And like Glaber flew out right before him, which was almost a sack fly. But it's like, yo, in these spots, you guys gotta do more. When I saw Tauchman later in that game, I think Tauchman popped up. Sometimes his swings they don't seem like aggressive, competitive swings.
They started pitch hitting for him now. So it's like,
because I think he's just like, I don't know, he's got some lazy swings. But either way, in this game, bro, Hap, gotta give Hap credit. He's going for it. Andujar, gotta give Andujar some love. Even in some of these L's, this was our 5th loss in a row, and it sucked because it's like this game, you lose the game close. The night before, you get blown all the way out. It's 2 different ways to lose. They hurt different ways, but just as bad. I don't know. At this point, I'm like, I'm really like, do I care about the postseason? Are we good enough to go to the postseason? Do we deserve to go to the postseason? Do we want to meet the Rays in the first round? It makes you question everything.
I mean, I have, I'll tell you what, Haps, I know you said that we expect him to suck and stuff like that. I mean, aside from his last couple of starts, 6 1/3, 5 innings, you know, but he only had, he had the 4 earned runs, but it was a close thing there. 7 1/3 against the Mets, 5 2/3. He
had a good outing against the Mets. He had a good outing against the Blue Jays. Since he said what he said in the media, and since Cashman checked him, he's been going for his. He's getting his innings. He wants that bonus.
I mean,
I love that whole dynamic. I love that he said what he said. Cashman said, no, and he's been going out there and shoving. We keep rolling him out there. Some people hate Hap. I'm definitely a Hap hater, but right now, would you rather have Hap out there or Monty out there? Would you, that right now, even like he's pitched better than Garrett Cole a few times in the recent, Hap is actually standing up, and it just sucks that we couldn't back him up and win that game. 2 runs, we should be able to win the game. We were 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position. The team left 10 on base. There's another 16 left on base if you count individually how many guys, even guys like DJ LeMahieu weren't cashing in. That's how I'm like, yo, if LeMahieu goes cold, LeMahieu's average is dropping. He was supposed to bat 400. I'm like, nah, man.
I'll tell you what, Hap, since that talking, he's doing all right. 2.89 ERA. So that's the last 3 starts. I'm just saying. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying he's doing all right. So, but the Yankees lost that game. Close game there, 2-1. It almost felt, even though it was just 1 run, it just felt like they weren't doing anything at all. So that sucked. But I just liked that basically with this game, a couple of things I liked. I liked homie Hicks changing up his approach. I love the fact that they pinch hit for Tauchman after 2 at-bats to say, yo, fuck out of here, bro. We're trying to win this game. I like the fact that Boone let Hap kind of let him out there, bro. He was over 100-something pitches in the 7th inning. He let him out there. He said, yo, you look good, bro. Just keep going, homie.
I think they said he threw 113 pitches.
Yeah, he threw 113 pitches.
Bro, I take back my Hap slander. Can't be mad at that guy.
He went out there. So
Andujar said too, and here's something about Andujar. Andujar is starting to like do his thing, move him up in the order. I'm pretty sure in game 2, this guy was batting 8th. What was he batting? Let me pull it up. He was batting 8th.
Yeah, he was batting 8th.
Yeah, and I'm like, you got guys like Gary in front of him, and someone else, not Gary. Was it Gary that was in front of him? I don't
Gary's
have
Gary's in front of him. Tachman was in front of him.
And you see they moved him up tonight.
Yeah,
They moved him up to 6 tonight. It's like, yo, if he's getting going, you got the young guy going.
Yeah.
Year 2 due is upon us. Let him do what it do. He's starting to show us that 2018 and dude hard. I can't roll my R's.
And Duhar. All he needed to do is get consistent at bats, man. So he's getting that. So so good shit out of him. Here we go. We got some VMs right after that game.
Hey guys, this is Mike from Tampa here. Love your show. Yo, man, what the hell is going on with this team, dude? This shit's fucking crazy, man. These guys remind me of like the 1992 Mets, dude. Back in the day, that team on paper was supposed to be absolutely amazing, and they ended up being one of the worst teams in history. That's what this team is reminding me of, man. It's like they're friggin' adopting the Mets mantra, new and exciting ways to lose. This shit's ridiculous, man. And look at Ottavino last night. Ottavino looked absolutely friggin' terrible out there. It was so clear he had no idea what to do. But Boone leaves him in there as he falls apart, up until the point where a 155 batter is friggin' hitting a grand slam. Boone doesn't know what to do. The team doesn't know what to do. This whole thing is a goddamn mess, man. Well, anyway, we're all in the same freaking boat here, man. We're all feeling like shit. Keep up the great work for the podcast, and you guys are awesome, man. Take care.
Appreciate the support, brother. Let's see here.
Is that Mike from Tampa?
Yeah,
that was his name.
Mike from Tampa.
I'm right where he was. After that game, I was tight. I was really just like, yo, they found another way to break my heart. We have a tight game with Hap on the mound and we can't get it done. Even Luke Voigt in the post game came out and he was like, we got to get back to what the New York Yankees are.
He was like, yo, we're playing like bitches.
Isn't the team, like, no one's scared of us. We're playing like crap. He's like, it's embarrassing right now. So for Luke Voigt to come out and say that, who's a guy who's been arguably the MVP this year, it's showing. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Show me you care and speak like you care and be accountable and go out the next day and do something about it.
Facts.
Hey, what's going on, boys? It's Joseph from Hopewell, Virginia. I haven't called here in a long time. And I'm here just here to let y'all know I'm fucking fed up with this team. They're not performing the way we thought they were. I'm honestly not happy watching them. Last night was, I think, the final straw. If they don't make it far at all this season, or even let alone the postseason, I think some heads got to roll. I don't know whose heads got to roll, but some heads got to roll.
Yo, I feel you, but I really don't think that they're going to do it because they're going to say, 60-game season. I'm telling you, they're going to, like, the accountability thing, it ain't going to be there as much as people would want because they're going to say 60-game season, a shortened spring training. We didn't play the games. It's only, 60 games and all of this stuff. Like, that's what's going to happen. I already see it. So
we had to go through COVID testing and
the
protocols.
COVID, a lot of stuff. I could so
it
see.
rained. We got games postponed, and the Phillies and Marlins got coronavirus.
And 5 games in 2 nights, or like whatever the hell they want to say. Like they're gonna say a whole bunch of stuff. So,
I pulled the box score up, and I realized now it's the Braves that scored 29.
That's what I said
on the Marlins.
Yeah.
I thought the Marlins put up 29.
Yeah, that's what I said.
At least we're done with the Braves. Damn.
I said whoever they got pitching, whoever the Marlins got pitching, I hope the Yankees get a chance.
Not Sixto Sanchez.
Shit.
29. They're still playing. No, that game just went final. 29-9. You gotta call that shit off.
Yeah, that shit's
At
crazy.
some point, you gotta stop playing.
Yeah, you need a
little
mercy
they had
rule.
11 runs in the second inning. The Braves. All right, I'm done. We'll leave that for the mansplain mansplain elsewhere chicks to talk about the
Yeah. Let's see this one.
As sad as it is to say, right? People gotta stop being fanboys. How can any Yankee fan realistically expect this team to make the playoffs? And about the loss last night, is anyone really shocked? 6-2, Blue Jays have bases loaded. I want to know how many people seriously thought the Yankees were going to win that game last night and how they're going to make the playoffs. And it's so sad when there's 3 extra spots and you might not even make the playoffs. But guys, I love what you're doing with the pod, and take care.
Yeah, it's not a good look, bro. It's just not a good. That's what I'm saying. I want some accountability because it's not a good look if you expand the playoffs, and with the whole resting shit and kind of like taking the regular season for shit until you can't. Acting like you the Dodgers. You know what I mean? You're not the Dodgers, bro. Like Dodgers got up to 30 and 12.
Not the Dodgers,
bro. The Dodgers taking care of business. They could rest, and even still, like I think, who was it? I think Jomboy had one that he said, "Hey, do you guys know that there are teams that play their best players every day?" And he's like, "Wow, it's a fucking concept." You know, and I just got to thinking, I did some other research. Yo, Nelson Cruz is 40 fucking years old, and he's played in 42 games, bro. Like, I went through a whole list of just different people, like, that are older,
that's
super old.
That's different. That's different. That's different, though.
It's not, bro. It's like, it's that whole mantra that I'm saying, that whole, you know, like, Yankees kind of, like, it's true. They do got to get over themselves, bro. Like, our way of resting is working. When has it worked?
I'm telling you, it's over precaution from last year.
They're being coddled too much.
Yo, there's a hex on us with these IL stints, and now the Yankees are hella paranoid. They're holding Judge and Giancarlo back until these guys are 110%.
It's too much coddling for my taste. Too much.
And when he said fanboy, yo, you can't be fanboys. A lot of our fans are fanboys, and they're not realistic. I felt that when he said that because somebody was trying to tell me, yeah, but when this team gets Giancarlo back and then a healthy James Paxton,
it's a lot of ifs, bro.
And I'm like, listen, I know the team. I'm just telling you.
I know the roster.
I know who's on the team, yo. I'm just telling you, this doesn't bode well for our chances in the postseason, especially if you think about the postseason. Usually teams that get hot right before October stay hot in October.
We still got a little bit of time.
We got to put it together now.
They got to stay hot.
And now I saw this kid was 15. I'm like, okay, exactly. This is a fanboy. I'm a grown man, dog. I watch baseball. I watch basketball. I watch football. I see some of y'all roasting me in the chat because I'm a Cowboys fan and a Nets fan and a Yankees fan. It works for me. It's worked for a long time. But what I'm saying is I can look at other teams and say, yo, like the Padres, they pretty nice. The A's, they nice too. Indians, White Sox, the Rays. Like, there's a lot of teams out there that are good baseball teams that are going to be competitive in this postseason. If we think we can even square up with these guys, we got to start putting it together now. And that starts with putting the fucking best players on the field.
Yeah. Let's do that. And I think that they're going to be doing that from here going forward. Let's see this from.
What up, Keith? What up, Joe? This is Joe. This is Bobby from the Queen. Sorry about that. I'm in that lane, man. Yankees got me all fucked up.
What?
They've been playing like shit lately. I'm calling to talk about Game 2 of the Blue Jays series, September 8th. Why the fuck is Andujar batting 8th? And why the fuck is Sanchez batting 7th? And Andujar is 10 for his last 25. And Sanchez is 0 for his last 100. Sanchez came up in a big situation and he struck out. Can you please explain to me why the fuck that happened? All right.
I would love. He's a,
What he said his name was Joe. Then he said his name was Bobby. Bobby, I'm with you, bro. That's exactly what I just said on this episode.
Bobby from Queens.
Right before that voicemail came up, I'm watching that game and I saw that happen and I thought the same fucking thing. Like, are we not managing and planning and preparing us for the most success?
Let's manage
because
to win.
That's a part of the problem too. Like I understand everyone loves Gary Sanchez. We've known about Gary for so long and we think so highly of him. But come on, the dude is lost right now. Andujar is starting to cook right now. That's a no-brainer. He should be hiring him in the lineup. I don't even know why we're talking about it. It got changed.
It got changed, so that's good. They heard you. They must have heard your voicemail.
All right, short porch, Barstool guys. They're big Yankees fans. All right, we got to get rid of fucking Sanchez, Boone, Cashman. Who else do we need to get rid of? Talkman, he didn't do shit. Mike Ford. You know, I'm just really pissed watching this team, 16-6 to 21-21. It's horrible. It's dreadful to fucking watch. Why can't we go back to 2018, 2019? Fucking Yankees. In 2017, but we lost to the fucking Astros twice and the Red Sox who cheated all 3 times. I want to know what's going on. 16-6 to 21-21. That's 5-15 of the last 20 games.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck is going on? Right? I think you got the short porch can run a better program or organization than Cashman, and it's horrible. All right, peace out.
My brother, this is the Pinstripe Strong podcast. My brother, I love you. I love you for leaving the voicemail to us. I appreciate it. A short porch. I mean, they're awesome. They do their stuff. You know what I mean? It's cool. You know, Hubs and Tommy Smokes, and so I love. But we appreciate the voicemail. We'll answer it for you, no problem. But this is Pinstripe Strong, my brother. We keep the pinstripes on and strong, all right? But you're very right. I would love to see the Yankees to go back, but they got to get healthy. They got to start hitting, and they got to get back to playing Yankee baseball, and hopefully today is a good stepping off point for that. But thanks. This is the last one from Tuesday, Keith.
What's up, guys? It's Jack from DC.
Jack!
The Yankees just lost to the Blue Jays again. Hap had a great performance. Our offense did nothing. And it's just so frustrating. I mean, because, like, I'm just numb to it at this point. When Luke Voigt swung at that pitch to end the game, I didn't even react. I knew he was going to miss. And it's just the runners in scoring position can't capitalize. And it's so frustrating. And what makes it so much more frustrating is the injuries. If Judge was on the field and we were losing, yes, I would be frustrated. Well, I'm not going to lie. I'd still be just as frustrated as I am now. But, like, I mean, like you guys, your generation's losing Keith, had Jeter. That was your guy. My generation has Judge, and he's never healthy. We never get to see him play, and it's getting to the point where we might not even sign him long term. And that is so frustrating. And it's like, I saw something today on ESPN saying the Yankees' playoff chances, it was yesterday, but the Yankees' playoff chances was 90%. You're telling me if you look at the standings right now and see that we're a game, not even like half a game behind the Orioles, and you see the way the Orioles are playing and you see the way we're playing, and our playoff chances are 90%. If we make the playoffs and everyone gets healthy, I'm going to force myself to be optimistic for October and get excited. But if we don't make the playoffs, this is one of the most embarrassing moments or seasons in Yankee history.
That's a fact, and he is heated, boy. He is not happy.
Going in.
He is not happy.
Shout out, Jack.
Yo,
my young man said he's numb to it.
He's numb to it. Yankees.
The young homie said he has to force optimism if we get to October. I'm with you, bro, because if we drop out, we drop out. But if we step into the tournament, all in.
Yeah, well, once that game ended, man, Yankee fans all around. Don't lose your mind, my brother. Don't lose your mind. You're good. You're good. Game 3, which is the turning. I hope this is the turning point. I really hope so much because in this game, so many great things happen, bro. Yankees would win this game 7-2. Davy Garcia, I thought a lot was put on his plate, man. You got to save the Yankee season. To me, I felt like you got swept by the Blue Jays, bro. You fall four back. It's a fucking wrap, bro. Like, what you going to do? I don't know. Maybe the Orioles win the game. It's a different universe, maybe. I don't know what happens. But the shit is, that game was so important. You already could tell, probably walking into the Yankee clubhouse, the air's probably thick with tension because, you know, people are like, oh, shit, what the hell's going on? We're running out of games here. We got like 18 games left, bro, and we not looking good, bro. We're not looking like a playoff team. Voit said what he said. All of that stuff happened. Davy Garcia on the mound. Let's go. What you going to do? What does De Lo Mio Personal do? And I'm going to take a shot for him right now. Davy Garcia with 7 runs. I'm sorry, excuse me. I got drunk off of one shot. Unbelievable. 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks. The poise and the moxie this kid has shown is amazing. 6 Ks out of Davy Garcia. Big start. Big time start for the guy that his heart beats slow. He's a little giant. Respect him. I don't give a shit how tall he is. It's about what he displayed on the mound. And may this be the last time that we see 500 this season, guys. Davy Garcia did a great job. Great job.
Bet. I mean, so many things from this game, man. We needed this one to go 22 and 21, like you said, be 1 game above 500. We stopped the losing streak from going to 6.
Mm-hmm. We coming back home.
We're getting out of Buffalo, which I said you just can look at the broadcast. When you're looking in the broadcast and you see that stadium and they got that gray highway and the bridge in the back, it's like, ew, get our guys out of there. Davy Garcia, like you said, he was tasked to be that man today, to stand on the mound. Young man, 21. He's only 21 years old. Yo, he stood up once again. Keep him with the team. This kid was pitching with command. I think they said he threw 95 pitches, 63 of them were strikes. So it was like he's throwing strikes at guys, he's attacking guys. I like his moxie, I like his demeanor, defense picking him up. A big thing for me is that when you're down in the dumps like this about the future of the team, you need to literally see the future of the team, the young players that are gonna literally blast some energy into the fan base to be like, wait, Davy Garcia is ours for the near future.
Mm-hmm.
Guys like Clint Frazier backing him up. Like, Frazier is a Yankee for the near future. So when you get a win and you got young guys contributing, Gleyber Torres is a Yankee for the future. It's like, hey, fret not, Yankee universe. These guys are going to figure it out. Also be happy that Cashman didn't make a trade, because you know people are calling and asking for Davy Garcia, Clint Frazier. He kept our guys. The future is going to be just fine. We just got to get through this little dark patch. And usually once you go through a little dark patch, you learn from it and you never want to go back to it. So let's hope that today, Davy Day, Gleyber Day, turned the tide. I really think it did. I really think it will.
Davy, baby. Oh. Yo, listen. Awesome. Great job. And what I love most, of course, the starting pitching was awesome. The overall game was a clean baseball game. Yankee baseball offense, hitting with runners in scoring position. They were 3 for 8. Luke Voit got a couple of really clutch hits going the other way. I love seeing that, beating the shift. Clint Frazier had a hit into into the hole, the third and the shortstop hole. Got another run in. Some tack-on runs. I love the tack-on runs late, which was awesome, because the Yankees for so long, they end up scoring and then they just stop, bro. But I love the tack-on runs late to really fucking secure a victory. And Gleyber Torres came out, put on the fucking glasses, and Glasses Gleyber said, fuck this shit. I'm taking care of this team right now until Judge and these guys get back. 4 RBIs for Gleyber Torres. Had a home run to start us off. Great job. And then ends up getting some clutch hits and all of that stuff. Great job out of Gleyber there with the 4 ribbies. He would go 2 for 5 in this game. But, I mean, it was an all-around team effort. I mean, people at the top of the lineup getting on base. LeMahieu on base 3 times. Hicks on base 2 times. Frazier, I mean, it's just good, bro. Even Frazier was on base 3 times, so I love to see that, bro. Like up and down the lineup, hitting, the starting pitching, the clutch hitting. I thought the managing was good because I love the fact that